in the bottle?
They build it inside the bottle.
Is the water in there already when they do it?
There's no water in it.
I've never seen no water either.
For?
Yeah.
Don't they have a boat with water in it?
No.
I mean, like a glass with water in a boat.
No. Well, not that I've ever seen. I've seen just the boat inside there.
Now I want to know how they do that.
They have like these tweezers and they build it all inside the boat, inside the thing.
I could have swore there was one with water in it.
I've never seen one. I've seen like message in the bottle, but that didn't have water in it either.
It's like lightning in a bottle. Yeah. I kind of wanted to get like deep on this podcast. Like, I kind of wanted to get like deep.
How deep you trying to get?
Deep questions on here, like
You trying to get theory deep or?
no.
Well, I have some
I'm
questions.
trying to
I
get
have some
like
questions I want to ask y'all, but we can save it for a little bit later. But I mean, that's something I've planned on doing too. Like some questions.
The questionnaires. Oh, we also got to do our autobiographies.
What's an autobiography?
Yeah, where we're supposed to make like an introduction, kind of like one episode per person on a little backstory about yourself, right? We planned on doing that.
Oh,
just
like,
so we can tell them like why
we
we're
just
named the
say-
Axecast.
Yeah, why we're named the Axecast.
It's just gonna be a quick little summary. Just I'm not trying to take up the whole podcast time. Just want y'all to know why we're called the Axecast. And
I thought we were called the X Cast because we were throwing the maxes and got championship trophies and stuff. Remember that one time?
Where
Wow.
Did you throw that?
did you throw that?
I got stopped in the club about that. Like, he was like, "Hey man, I love that place," and I was like, "What place?" And he's like, "You work there?" And I was like, the podcast, like my podcast." And he was like, "Yeah, that place." Like, wait, no, it's a podcast. And I was like, "Yeah, we're the Axecast." He goes, "Oh, I thought that was that throwing axe place, bro." He's like, my bad. I thought it was throwing axe. I was like, "Nah, it's a podcast. You should look it up." And that was when I went to the club by myself.
We be throwing out words. Nah.
So right now he's probably watching this episode when it comes out.
When they come out, like,
damn,
hey, he told.
that was me.
He remembered. Nah, he remembered.
Yeah, John, Bill,
Alias. Nah.
Guy.
Guy Club.
Alright, I got a story. I don't know.
No, you can't say it yet, 'cause we're gonna do the.
What?
We're gonna do the fucking.
That just reminded me. That it pissed me off all over again. Fuck.
Yeah, fucking PTSD.
Oh damn. I know. Damn.
I want to tell y'all something. That's why y'all die first, because y'all hear something and y'all don't get up and just leave. Y'all got to investigate.
We knew what it was.
Yeah, what caused it? I don't know. I got up and left because I was trying to
The
find
heat.
out.
Adrian knows it's the fucking heat.
Nothing.
I know what it was. I know what caused it. Temperature.
Yep.
Temperature.
He knows now. He knows now.
You gotta be like experimental sometimes, man.
No, you don't.
Hell
like,
no.
if you know, like.
You gonna be the first to die in a horror film. Y'all could try to investigate.
Did you tell him about that?
Nah.
He wasn't on the phone?
No, we didn't tell you, right?
What?
What did I tell you about
There's
it?
a lot of
No.
things.
No.
I thought he was on the phone that day.
I think we talked on the phone, yeah, but I don't know if I said anything about it.
I
What
might have
happened?
hung up by that
I want
time.
to know.
His whole experiment, stupid crap.
I don't understand why you get mad about it, though.
Because I was like right there.
But did you die?
I could have.
What did you do that?
What I did is I got finished drinking my beer, and I finished it all, and then I squeezed the cap on real tight, and we're sitting by the fireplace, and I threw it in the fire, and so it was just sitting there, and it was like started sitting there for a while, and it started making like a pissing noise, like, and boom, it blew up. it blew up, and this dude got so upset because it blew up.
No, because the fire was like right here, and I was like,
hold on, wait. Put the bottle where the fire at.
Look, the fire is right there, and I'm like this on my phone, and he threw.
You weren't that close.
No, I saw him put the bottle. I was close.
Not that close.
Because I was messing with the fire.
Adrian, with your bottle, show me how far it was.
So from me, it would have probably been like a little bit more closer to me.
Okay.
Yeah, just a little bit closer. It wasn't that close.
That's the same distance.
No.
But what made it worse is I was on my phone. I was leaned over.
All right, so like it was probably like right here, and he wasn't like this. He was
like right there.
Because he was like this. He was right here.
No, because that is kind of the same.
But see, I'm standing at the bottle. I'm standing in the bottle. It wasn't facing straight up. It wasn't facing towards you.
Like this.
It was laying sideways. All right,
okay.
It was laying sideways. And so like I threw it in the fucking fire, and it was in there, and it was just like he was sitting there on his phone or whatever. We were just chilling, and then all you hear is psst, pow, and it blew up inside the fucking fire, and like nobody was hurt during this experience.
I was mad because I was like,
his feelings were hurt, or I don't know. Like, he was just like, he got upset.
Why did you get mad?
I got mad because I felt like it was common sense not to throw a damn bottle with the lid closed. Like, it's going to build heat. Like,
I felt like I was lost in, you know?
Yeah.
I felt like I was lost in.
I was about to
you
say,
was
like,
pissed off, like, I used my fucking
yeah,
dad.
like, I was like, you do dumb shit's going to happen, son. Like, come on. I've told you this a million times, Lawson. You do dumb shit.
And the thing is, too, is that he saw me throw it in there.
I was about to ask that.
Yeah.
You said that. I saw him
put it in there.
Yeah.
And it's
common sense
step the
is
fuck back.
don't throw, like, don't have the lid closed.
I was like this, you know, watching the whole thing the whole time. You know what I mean?
I was the smart one, really? I was the smart one.
I knew not to get that close now.
I knew something stupid might happen. I mean, I was like, and it popped, and I was like, dude, what the fuck? Like, why did it pop? And I was like, curious. I didn't know why it popped. And then we look at the bottle. It's like a big old hole on the side, and the lid's all tight.
I squeeze it real tight.
I said, why is the lid on there? I heard the sound, but I didn't understand why the damn lid was on there. Like, I don't know.
See, I was expecting a laugh, and I got the exact opposite. He got all mad at me. You know what? I think I think we did talk to you that night, because I was like, Xavier, Eric's mad at me.
I don't remember that.
Because I think, was that the same night? Oh, yeah, it was the same night we called you about doing that Texas challenge. And then he left later on that night, and then we talked on the phone again later that night while you were...
I don't remember you telling me about that.
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, that's what happened.
Man,
that's why whenever we heard that sound, I looked straight at Adrian. He started laughing because he knew what I was thinking about.
There's not a fire here, man. Okay? There's not a fire.
He knew exactly what I was thinking.
I know. But see, look, the stories like this go good on the podcast. Man. You know, I mean, I'm doing my part. What the fuck are you doing?
You're making stories. I'm doing dumb shit.
I'm making shit.
I'm doing dumb shit.
You know what I mean? What did y'all do today? So
this podcast went exactly the opposite.
Exactly
of
what we were trying to do. I know. I told you, I was like, no, let's not say it yet. And then you're like, no, I want to hear it. And then he was like, yeah, let's say it.
Yeah,
and I was like, all right.
we were already kind of, because the
We're
sound.
already going. Yeah, we're already going.
But anyways, you gonna do your biography? I think we're planning it too much. We just need to jump into it. Just because there's like a lot that we're...
Yeah, but like, I feel like a lot of pressure now because I wasn't expecting that shit.
No, I think you rather plan it so that way it's not, the words aren't fumbled. You already know exactly what to say. So that way it sounds more professional.
I never know exactly what to say.
See, this is the problem that we had the last time, and I told you this.
Yeah, because
you know what? Motherfucking aliens are real, bro. Did you find out? Did you know that they found a planet that has water and it has evaporated water around the world, around that planet? So there's life form on there, and they have been hearing the same rhythm over and over from that thing, and they think maybe it's somebody over there trying to contact somebody in the outside world. Well, we happen to find aliens.
I heard there was one habitable
That would
planet.
have been nice if you landed.
One habitable planet that they called like the eyeball planet or
I
something.
thought it was like the EXO.
No, it's
No,
like
it's
the
not
eyeball because it's like it looks like an eye, and in the middle is like a blue storm. But that little blue storm is as big as Earth, and it's like a percentage of water that they actually think is livable. But everywhere else around that planet's all iced.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but in that little water circle part, it's like they said 67 degrees Fahrenheit, somewhere around there.
Like that all year or what?
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta stay in that one spot to really live.
But that one
But
spot
that one
is as big
spot
as Earth.
is the size of the Earth.
That one spot size is Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Can you
I have a
imagine
question.
how much gravity that Earth would have? I think we would feel heavier, wouldn't we? Ain't it? That's
just-
how it goes. The smaller the planet, the less gravity. The bigger the planet, the more gravity.
No, because
No
I
idea.
really think like
It's the sweeter the berry, the darker.
This
The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
The darker the juice. What the hell?
That's what I mean.
You know, it'd be a cool thing to experience, but like in a virtual, going to another planet and see how your body reacts. But like to see it virtually, you know what I'm saying? AI, whatever. Probably look it up. Like, what would happen if a human transported, to Mars? Right now, what would happen?
Is Mars bigger than Earth or smaller?
I think it's smaller.
Smaller.
All right, see, that's what I'm saying. I am right about that because like that movie John Carter, whenever he gets transported to Mars, he's stronger. He can jump harder. He's stronger because his muscle mass is bigger. So the bigger the planet, the more gravity. So if we go to that planet, that gravity could possibly not crush us, but we could just feel like super heavy.
It just make you short and fat.
It will compress our spines together more.
Short and fat.
Well, you see, was it Saturn has different layers of different gases and solids?
Ain't it all? Well, no, Jupiter's all gases, ain't it? Or is it Saturn?
Like but it's different, levels. So I mean, then at that point, I don't know if I think the gravity is stronger there,
Yeah.
and I think, but that planet's bigger, so that
But ain't
defeats
no
the
Saturn, not
concept.
Saturn, yeah.
You see what I mean?
Is this all edited out?
We can.
This could stay in there.
No, this is staying.
This is randomly
Yeah,
in
this
and
is
out, in and
random.
out. We're in and out, we're in and
So I
out.
have a question. I hate to bring this up, but I'm gonna bring it up because I want to know this question. You believe the Earth is round? It's flat to you, right? Since you think it's flat, are other planets flat or are they round?
Are they flat around?
Because you think Earth is flat, and I'm not saying it is or isn't. I'm just saying.
I don't believe in science.
So do
I don't
so
believe
do
in science.
do you think if there are planets? I mean, there are planets, but
How do we
Are they
know there's
flat?
planets?
we'll see. Okay, thank you. In my head, I said it. I'm high. I need to listen. Boop, 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 boop. Can I edit that motherfucker out?
No, I want to know what you're about to say.
Okay,
what
but
are
I don't
you
want to sound
thinking?
like I messed up right there.
What?
Because what I want to know is like, you think we're in a dome?
Mm-hmm.
So are there other planets around? Or do you think they're just making them up and we're just seeing things like, lights that they have set up or?
We could be seeing whatever they want us to see.
I'm gonna keep all my negative comments to myself.
Well, I mean, to me, I don't care. It's flat, round, whatever.
Yeah.
I wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
But would you think if you believe in flat earthers or whatever you call them, flatland or whatever, would you think they would think that same thing about the planets? They're flat, or would you think they're round? I just wanted to know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. Is like they're. Every time I hear something about a flat earther saying something about the flat Earth, they never say anything about the other planets out there. They believe that there's other planets out there, but none of those are flat. They're all round.
Yeah, I wanted
You know
to know
what I mean?
that. I wanted to.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they
Something
just talk about this place in general because we're staying on it. You know what I mean? Which I mean, here's my deal: is like they've already taken like hardcore, straight flat Earth believers to the places that they say, like in Antarctica. They've taken them over there to prove them wrong, and they proved them wrong. and the people that are flat earthers are not flat earthers no more. And there was one of them that was pissed off that didn't say anything on the YouTube channel, but the rest of them were all like, man, I was wrong. They all come out and say it, but nobody says that. Nobody's bringing that up. They're just they prove them wrong, bro. You know what I mean? So
It's not proof.
it's not.
I'm
It's a
not- I didn't
conspiracy.
wanna
It's,
bring
it's
that up.
the government's playing a video whenever they go out there. That makes it.
The YouTubers are out there, bro. The people that are saying that they're flat
Yeah,
Earth is
they're
flat
out
Earth, they're
there.
out there.
And they know they're out
Personally,
there.
they pay.
Obviously
Dude,
do it.
if you're a straight flat earther, bro, and then a round earther guy's like, hey, I'm gonna pay for you to fly down here. You're gonna stay down here for around this time for I don't know how long, so I can prove you wrong. It's a free trip. You're gonna go, right?
Because
it's
it
a
was
free
planned.
trip, but it's
It was
not
planned.
planned. They're taking you to the place that they say there's no way that this is happening. You know what I mean? There's no way that the Earth is round, and then they prove you wrong, and then you're like, and then they put you on camera, and then the guy's like, man, I don't know. Yeah, I was wrong. I was wrong, and that's plain and simple.
I just know that we're just have.
I mean, we're out here.
Yeah.
We're out here.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, I find it fascinating on both sides to say
Yeah.
it is or it isn't, because at the same time too, yeah, it makes you think whenever a rocket goes up, it don't go straight up.
Yeah.
It goes and it curves. So I mean, you know, then again, and then have you seen where this guy, he was at the lake and he did something with the water, and it looked, they compared it and it looked like when, you know, the rocket leaves the atmosphere, it looks like water ripples.
I'm talking about when they're going so fast, or
You know, when they pass the actual atmosphere that we have, it leaves trails like the water does, and then it even swirls. You know.
Oh, that was on
crazy.
Reddit.
huh?
On Reddit, whenever he left the planet, and then that guy with the goggles, he was looking at the sky, and he looked and he saw the little tracks.
Yeah, it was something like that when you go like with the water.
But ain't that like just the smoke coming from the jet fuel?
No, it's when you break through the barrier, it usually happens. So, man, I gotta find that video and I'll show y'all. I'll send it
Why
to
do
you.
I suck at fishing? I mean, it looks so simple.
What bait you using? What lake you at?
I don't know.
You go to Buffalo Lake, or do you go to stay in town like Buddy Holly Lake or Maxie Park?
It hasn't been in a while.
I haven't been in a while.
Well, you said it like you just went
He's
yesterday.
watching this stupid thing on TV.
He's watching this thing.
You know what? I didn't even know y'all had the TV on. I mean, I forgot y'all had the TV on.
About fishing because you're watching something.
Well, because I was curious. I'm like, why I never catch fish? Like, it's so... Like, that one time I went over here down the street, and there was a literal fish in front of me, and I was all, like, bobbing the bait in front of him. And he was all...
You dumbass.
He just looked at it, and then he sucked it in, and spit it out. And I was all... Fucking fish. So I threw rocks at him. Hoping to catch him that way.
Man, did you hear about that underwater volcano that they found all them eggs at?
Found eggs?
They found big 20-inch eggs. 2.6 million of them.
What?
Yeah. And that they're all big.
I ain't seen that.
No, yeah.
I mean, I heard about the actual underwater volcano, but that the person that was saying she's studied, I don't know what they call the person that studies the volcanoes. That she
I was that guy.
she was saying that it's not like if that thing erupts, it will never like cause a major tsunami or nothing like that.
No.
That's what she said.
Well, this one they found by the right next. Oh, all around the underwater volcano that's been inactive. It's been dead
It's inactive.
or inactive, but it's dead. But they're golden eggs, like they're golden. But and there was one already hatched, and they don't know what was in it. But I mean, to me, I would think, well, why don't they just take the egg and you know what I'm saying? Maybe they already have, and they're just not releasing what it is. But then again, if there's 2.6 billion of them that they say there is, or million, whatever, you'd think a lot of scuba divers would want to go over there.
You think they're just trying to promote the Jurassic World movie that's coming out?
No,
Oh, they've done that before, right?
No, because they were talking.
Like they did like that. There's a show that's coming out. Oh, it's what is it, Black Mirrors or something like that? And there's like this thing that they put on their eye, the side of their head, and they touch it, and then like their eyes go gray, and they just stare off into space, and it's supposed to be like a VR type thing, and they're making it seem like it was real, like you could really buy it, but then if you look it up, they're just promoting a movie or a show that's coming out.
No, because when they were talking about it, everybody was talking about the Bible. That it's the Lazarus or Liz something.
What is it? The something river?
No, it's like an underwater dragon type, but it's supposed to be like, I don't know, part of Doomsday probably, or.
Damn. Well, I know that in the Bible that there's a river somewhere. I forgot where it's at. I don't know what it's called, but I know the basis of the story. But they say that once that river dries up, there is a cave that is locked away the three, the fallen angels, which are demons, or like they're demons now or whatever. And once that river dries up, they'll be able to break free and cause hell on earth.
I never heard of an underwater dragon.
Yeah, I never heard of one underwater dragon.
It's called it's a Greek word.
I know there is like a demon dragon that's supposed to come, but it's supposed to appear in the sky.
For real, I didn't know that one. You talking about Dragon Ball Z?
Stupid.
Basically.
I you find all the balls, man.
That's crazy.
But you only see that if you're not taken up on the the rapture.
The rapture. Yeah, but that's afterwards, ain't it? Like so God's supposed to come the first time, and the trumpets will horn, and then everybody that is saved and is right with God will disappear. Like there's just gonna be just clothes and stuff laying on the ground, and people are just disappeared. Anybody that like kids that are like that are innocent that don't know, they're all gonna be gone. Yeah. You know, I think like people from like 13. Well, I don't know if there's a specific age limit on it. What I've learned is like if they know about it, if they're not naive of it, then they don't go.
It's got to be before puberty.
Something like it's got to be before like they know about it. You know what I mean? Like so like if a little kid doesn't know about it, and doesn't know, is naive of it, is pure, like it's just he's a pure spirit. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna go. But if you reach a certain age, and you do know about it, and you don't do anything about it, then you don't go. You know?
I would think it'd be the puberty. If you haven't had your puberty, you're still pure, you're still young.
Something like that.
But
I'm pretty sure.
Your puberty, like if you already hit puberty, like you're officially an adult.
Yeah.
Like that's what
And see, so once that happens, and that's when the Antichrist comes in, and he's gonna be like he's gonna be in there before it. Everybody's gonna love this person. Everybody's gonna worship him. Not worship him, but he's gonna be like somebody. I think he's like supposed to be somebody from the Middle East or something like that. And like I said, everybody's gonna love him. Everybody's gonna love him. He's gonna deceive a lot of people, and that's gonna be the Antichrist. And once that trumpet's goes, and everybody's whatever, you know what I mean. You do still have a chance. But what's supposed to happen is that, like, the Antichrist is gonna make it to where everybody has to have the chip in their hand, the mark of the devil, which is called the mark of the beast. So what it's supposed to be, what it is a chip, to where like if you go to the grocery store, you gotta scan your hand. You don't have a card no more. You scan your hand. They don't use cash no more. You scan your hand, and you're able to buy groceries. And if you don't do that, then you're not allowed to buy groceries. You're not allowed anywhere. And if you don't get the mark, they push it upon you. And if you don't do it, then they execute you. And that's how it's supposed to go. I'm not getting that regardless.
You?
I'm not gonna lie, I spaced out watching this video, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So that's why we want to go to the rapture, because I gave it a lot of thought. How does somebody survive the end of days after the rapture? How does it? I mean, because I've seen a lot of Christian movies.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen them where they kind of lay
Left
this out.
behind.
Yeah, and then there's
actual.
a priest that in one of these movies he prays to get left behind, so he can save as many people as he can to try. And it's crazy because it's like, how do you avoid the mark of the beast if that's the way you have to get groceries and live and stuff like that? I mean, I understand. Hopefully, we're knowledgeable by that time and we can farm our own food and survive on our own. But you know, if it happened tomorrow, I swear to God, I wouldn't know what to do. Because I've been living with YouTube TV. Shout out. Shout out. But anyways, so I go to a store. I mean, I don't have nothing in my backyard growing that's, edible. I mean, I can eat some grass, I guess. But the thing is that not a lot of people would survive without doing what
Going
they have
to
to
stores and stuff like that.
Yeah. So what do you do in something like that? Like,
See,
I don't know.
I mean, and like you said, it's all based on movies. But like in the movies, what do? They all go into hiding because they're getting hunted down. People are killing people on the streets. They all go into hiding. They all go and they try to go live off the land, or like they do what they can. They meet up with other people that are just trying to survive, and they know what it is. They know what it is, and they're praying and for forgiveness, and they're just trying to make it. You know what I mean?
And how do you lie about the rapture? How does the rapture happen, and somehow the devil is so good at his job that he's able to convince everybody that it was like a worldwide epidemic that kind of happened where everybody disappeared?
Because it's not about the devil being so good at manipulating. It's about people not believing. People that don't believe are not gonna fucking believe. People who believe in flat Earth are gonna believe in flat Earth. There's
all the flat Earthers are gonna go straight to heaven.
But see, that's the deal. That's the deal. It's like
they're all raptured.
If they see it and believe it, then you could probably change their mind. But if it's just something that they do not believe in, then they will not. You know what I mean? They're not gonna believe. They're gonna go with whoever. Oh, it's science. It's what happened was the sun came down and burnt all these people to crisp, and there's no mark. You can't even see them no more. Like it's just it's gonna be something and that they're gonna believe in. Besides that, it's denial.
I don't think so. There's too many people that will be missing for the government to try to cover up. There's no way to cover anything like that up. It's gonna be like, it's a time.
There's a way to cover it up, according to all the movies.
Yeah.
You believe what you want to believe.
I wonder what is it that they said in the movies that made people believe. I don't think they ever.
Huh?
There's movies out there.
I know there's movies, but I don't remember them like the explanation.
What do you mean? Can you give an example?
Like for whenever the rapture comes or whatever, and people disappearing. I don't like. There's movies called like Left Behind 1, Left Behind 2, whatever. They talk about what happened. The government, the Antichrist or whatever, explains to them what happened, but I don't know what the explanation was. For them to believe like, oh no, just get the mark and you'll be all right. You know what I mean? We'll survive. We can come together. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what he's gonna lie about.
Yeah.
If you get the mark, you live.
Yep.
Okay, you live on earth and hell, really.
And people are gonna be so scared and afraid, and they'll do it. You know what I mean?
Do you have anybody in mind?
To be the Antichrist?
Jesus?
To be the Antichrist.
Oh.
How messed up would that be?
For a while, I thought it was Kevin Hart.
No, for real. Let me ask you something. And I
Is he short?
No, because everybody liked him. For a while, like he's just blowing up real quick. I was like, that's the Antichrist shit right there.
I'm thinking of his voice of like, and I wasn't Antichrist, but like
But for real, like, I have a question, and it might sound messed up, but I want to know, because, you know, any question, you know, like, for real, what if Jesus was the Antichrist? Everybody looks up to Jesus, praying to Jesus.
I remember you saying that. I remember you saying that one time.
Like, for real, what happens if he rises and he's not who people think or he was thought out to be?
Dude, Jesus is supposed to be like this, this badass guy that rides up with the tattoo on his leg on a white horse at the end of days, ready to fight the demons.
And see, here's something that I've always. This may sound strange.
He has a tattoo.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you see how he's praising him. That's exactly why he'd be a good candidate for Antichrist. And I know it sounds messed up. People don't.
But I mean, so here's my argument. Here's my argument on that.
Please.
So you know, if you are praising Jesus, and Jesus is saying, "F that guy over there," you know, don't love your neighbor, steal all you want, thou shalt kill. You know what I mean? Like evil stuff. Then I would. You know, if we're brought up to hate, kill, steal, and cheat, and we were brought up that way from, you know, God in the Bible, God saying that, then I would believe that, because I'm like, man, that's not right. You know what I mean? That ain't what we're supposed to be doing. We're not supposed to steal. We're not supposed to kill. We're supposed to love thy neighbor. We're supposed to love them. You know, we're supposed to forgive and ask for forgiveness. You know what I mean? Those are all good traits. You know what I mean? So that's my argument against that. You know what I mean? Like, because, you know, everything that we're taught is good. It's not bad. We're taught not to steal, kill, and rape and all this other shit. You know what I mean? So that's my argument against that.
Can I have a counter argument on that one?
What's that?
The devil is a liar. He wants to tell you all these good things so you can start believing in them. Hold on. And then everybody starts believing in them, and it causes him to finally rise, and then he switches.
But see, I feel like that's like an alien type deal. Like,
and maybe that's what it is, bro. I mean, think about it. Well, no, let's think about it. Because, I mean, in the Bible, is there aliens? Like, no? Right now, is there aliens now? Like, they confirm that there's aliens.
Oh, yeah, they say it, yeah.
But there's not in the Bible. It doesn't ever say anything.
Yeah,
like
but
that.
the Bible also says that Earth is flat, too. But that dude...
was a quick butt as soon as you said that.
I know, but it is a quick butt, because there's that guy that went again, like, he was on a debate with that one black dude that he don't believe in. You know what I'm talking about? He's a white guy, and he's real, like, into, like, Bible and all this other stuff. Like, he's real Christian.
Where he's like on a bunch of TikTok videos where he's in the middle of the campus.
No, not that one. Not that one. So he was on a podcast. This black dude. He's like, I don't know if he's an atheist, but he, like, talks about, like, stuff that he tries to debunk the Bible and debunk stuff, and he says he knows these things. And then so this white dude came in on that podcast and, like, basically just blew him out the water. And they got to the point where that black guy was so upset that he, like, didn't want the other guy to release the podcast because he knew he got proven wrong. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And yeah. So, but that white guy that he knows about, you know, all this stuff in the Bible, he talks about that too. He talks about, you know, why it says it's a flat Earth, and I forgot the explanation, but I'm gonna look it up after this podcast.
Well, so I'm gonna make it clear. I'm not saying Jesus is the Antichrist. I'm just saying what is.
Like, you know, possibility stuff. Yeah.
So I mean, I hope not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess that's part of the, you know, the whole faith thing too. You know, you gotta have faith and stuff.
The reason why I ask that is because you think, and you start wondering, like, how can everybody like this one person? Like, nobody likes.
Well,
like,
not everybody does.
Person,
but not everybody does though. Like, there's a lot of people, non-believers. There's a shitload of people that don't believe. There's a lot of people that are studying Scientology. Dude, that's a whole ass cult right there, bro.
Well, no, I'm not even saying that. I'm
Yeah.
saying about just liking a person. Everybody looks up to this person. It don't even matter if you believe in Jesus or don't believe in Jesus.
Yeah.
It says that everybody's gonna like him, and so who can be out here that everybody likes? And that I heard somebody say a theory of Mr. Beast.
I heard about that too.
I heard Mr. Beast could be, and and then you see like, yeah, this dude has a lot of money. How did he get all this money?
Yeah.
How did he get all this money? Was it invested into him, or or was it what is it called, inherited, or like how did he get all this money?
Was it all YouTube? I don't know.
Did he? I've never heard of him until he was, I guess, that big.
Yeah. But then again, like, we're not like into like the social media shit like that too. You know what I mean?
True.
So, I mean, I don't know. But like I said, I was gonna say this too. Like, I think there's a town somewhere, and they have a devil statue, and that they made. Like, it's supposed to be Lucifer, and they actually worship the devil in that town, bro.
What?
Yeah. And like people say that they go over there and they just feel sick. Like they just feel sick.
Cause it's present over there.
That shit's crazy, right?
You got any ideas of anybody that can be a good candidate to be a Antichrist?
To be honest, I live blindly to that. I mean, when I wake up, I thank God and give worship and praise, and I give no thought to any kind of negativity or
try not to feed up on it. Yeah.
I don't praise or worship like the phone or videos or Mr. Beast. I mean, I watch movies from time to time. I read books, but I mean, I really don't pay no mind to anything like that. I'm just all about going to church and trying to live right. Lord knows I'm not living right. I do stuff that I shouldn't, but I don't pay no mind to any of that.
I'll tell you what, he's praise and worshiping now. His new bike. He bought a bike today.
Oh, I know. I seen him riding the trails, and then.
Oh
no, that was his other bike.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he bought a new bike today.
He almost.
I wouldn't say praise and worship. I was just excited.
He almost.
He was like, I gotta go ride my bike for the podcast.
I made a new friend too. His name is I don't know if I can say his name. I guess not, because I never
Alias.
get his permission.
Bob. No. His name's Bob.
But he's a car salesman, so I mean, I don't think he would mind if his name was out there.
Oh, okay.
So, his name is Sean.
Shout out, Sean.
Shout out, Sean. He works at Classic Motors.
Classic? Oh yeah, that's
the
on Frankfurt. Yeah.
Badass.
Yeah, where they got all the old schools. They got all the old schools.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shout out Classic Cars. Give me a Chevelle.
I think they have some there. But he was a real cool guy. Really, really cool guy. He hooked me up with some pictures and a bike and everything, and we just he was real cool. I was like, hey, yeah. Well, if I ever have enough money to buy, a Corvette or a classic car, I'll go your way.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're trying to sell me everything. Even his wife was like, "You want a Tahoe or a Mustang?" Like,
God damn, they're trying to sell some cars too.
Yeah, they're like
wow,
$50. $50.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
I was like, "You pay $50 every month." She was all like, $100. I was like, "All right, you're breaking the bank."
You're breaking the bank. Yeah, I can't do it. You can't do it.
Yeah.
Shit, that's bad as $100 a month. But don't they give you a 30 month?
Oh, I don't know. It depends how much the car is. But yeah, no, he was a real cool dude. Hooked me up with all these pictures, like especially a big one. And then he was gonna hook me up with some Beanie Babies, but he backed out. Which I doubt he watches this podcast, but Sean, it's not cool. I'm really excited for those Beanie Babies. Adrian was all like, I have never heard a man say.
I know. I heard a straight man say that they wanted to buy some Beanie Babies.
But I mean, it's cause of what's behind the Beanie Babies. Like I get to spend time with Avery.
Oh,
and,
okay.
And we get to we get a research.
Like what's
all of
behind
them.
what's behind the Beanie Baby? Some fur or what? I don't know. I don't even know what the Beanie Baby is.
No?
No, I don't.
My mom used to collect them. They're like little stuffed animals, little stuffed monitos.
Yeah, people.
My
collect
mom used to
them.
collect them.
For real?
That's why he didn't really want to like sell them to me because people actually collect them.
She used to have a page thing that she used to mark
Yeah,
there.
and people like pay like
Did
money.
you keep inventory?
No, they give you it's a
They
big
take
ass
money.
poster and it said what they're worth.
I told him, I was like, yeah, no, I mean, if we do go through this and we research it, like, I mean, if there's something that's like 10,000, 15,000, yeah, no, for sure. I feel wrong to pay this much for this Beanie Babies and then we find like 15,
Like, hey man, I'll
20,000.
give you $500, bro. Here you go.
Yeah,
I don't know, because if they got it, they just want to get rid of it. They don't know what it's worth. Then
But he does. I mean, that's why
Yeah, me and you, we
right
the same
there,
way.
like-
We the same way.
maybe you can show some love a little later. Throw a little bit more.
Yeah, throw a little bit more to them, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't,
Yeah, no.
like, here you go, here's a bag, you know, give me a little bit, you know, hell nah.
Yeah.
But like, hey man,
You wanna sell it to me
I
for
saw
how
this
much?
Beanie Baby, bro. Here you go, I got like, you know, a couple $100 for you, dog. I appreciate
Let
it.
me ask you something. Are you the type to say, you gonna sell it to me for how much? Nah, bro, you can get more out of that. Or you the type, you gonna sell me how much? That much?
Bet.
Bet. What's you?
Would you take this much for it?
poof, just my clothes are here. The rapture
It's on me and Adrian.
The rapture comes and my clothes are just here.
It's on me and Adrian.
We're looking for another E.
We're gonna give it away.
It can't be another Eric though. It's gonna have to be something. Edgar.
Kinda.
Ethan.
Ethan. I gotta wait for my son to get older. Not my kids that.
No, they would have been poofed.
Yeah, that
as
would
well.
have been pooped on. Oh man, just to even think about that, just
That's sad, but it's happy at the same time. Like
yeah.
to live in a world without your kids, but knowing that they got raptured.
So I know that they say too, to go back on that, they said that you know that God and the angels will be fighting a war in heaven against heaven and hell. And I don't know, like me, here, but well, yeah, that's what I was saying, against heaven and hell. So I was like saying, like, me personally, I feel like I would be part of that army, you know, to fight against hell.
Okay.
I think I would be that.
Then what if God takes everybody in the rapture as the kids and all that and the women and leave the guys, and the guys have the wrong idea? Like, what if God's like, no, you're my soldiers and you're going to go
Yeah.
fight?
Like I said, I mean,
I say that scripture all the time, though. I mean,
Yeah.
that scripture is like, God calls upon, who shall I send? And you call out, here am I, send me. I mean, it's a scripture. I got it on the wall right there, but
behind the TV.
Here I am, send Eric.
here am I.
No, just kidding. No, yeah, I go.
Heck
I say
yeah,
that
I
too.
would- I
I'd
would
say that
straight
too.
up.
Me too. That's how I
Like,
feel.
I mean, even the hard times that, I mean, because, I mean, nobody knows the story
Yeah.
behind everything with me, but, I mean, with my hard times, I mean, it gets you through a lot. I mean, like, you just gotta have faith. Just keep
Yeah.
going. Yeah.
Like I legitimately feel like I would be like a soldier in the army. I tell my mom that all the time. I told my mom a long time ago. That's how I've always felt.
That's what I think. Like, as far as all these trials and tribulations we're going through, I just feel like it's just building us to be that soldier in his army. And I'm ready. I mean, like, I know there's still like a lot of stuff that I'm gonna go through, a lot of hard times, but I mean, I just feel like I'm gonna get through it just like everything else with faith, and everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
He's just trying to build me.
Mhm.
And then you got the full armor of God scripture over there.
Oh yeah. I wanted to
my
get that
God.
tattoo on me too. Cause
Oh,
like
what is that? Hold on. Go ahead.
like you see, like I got a lot of angels, and I got my rosary and all this other stuff. I wanted to get the armor of God tattoo on me, like the shield, the sword, the
Yeah, I wanted to do that.
helmet, yeah.
The Sword of Truth, I think is what
Yeah,
it's called.
Sword of Truth. Yeah.
Yeah, the shield of faith.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I did see this one on TikTok, the Icarus tattoo.
Which
You
one's
ever
that
heard
one?
of Icarus?
Nah.
An angel that flew like too close to the sun with wings.
Oh
made of
yeah.
Fell back to Earth and died or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it's supposed to like symbolize like chasing your dreams and going for that freedom and like just pursuit of happiness type stuff. The tattoo of Icarus, the angel with the wax wings that flew as high as he could, got too close to the sun, melted his wings and fell back.
So does that mean you're striving through your goal, and then if you fail, that's it because they melted?
Yeah, basically like I'm gonna go and push as hard as I can, go as high as I can until either I die
Until
or
someone
succeed.
says I stop. Until somebody says stop. Yeah.
Until I die or succeed in what I'm doing. Like you push as hard as you can.
They need a wax maker.
A wax
So that way, if they melt the wings,
A wax mirror.
maker.
maker.
Oh.
So that way, you know.
I was like, what?
Re-waxing wings. you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah, but he died on impact.
Speaking of impact, which I mean it didn't have impact, but did y'all see that the Lubbock camera caught the meteor coming into Earth?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all didn't see that?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it was on KCBD, the Facebook. You know how they have that little weather camera or whatever. It caught a meteor coming in. You can see it.
Pretty
and
big.
you can see it burn up in the atmosphere.
And it was gone.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
How big does that meter have to be that it actually impacts Earth?
It has to be pretty big, bro.
To actually impact Earth?
To actually hit, because you know we have a lot of meteors that come into Earth that never hit the ground because they just burn up.
So would it have to start off as big as let's say that as big as Lubbock High School, and then when it enters the atmosphere, how much of it burns that when it finally lands?
That's a good question. That's something we got to look up.
You know what I mean? From if it enters as Lubbock High School,
Let's look it up.
and then it lands as big as a car. You know what I'm saying? Like how much of it burns?
Let it burn.
Let's look it up.
I have another thing I heard about that. Somebody said that Nelly was at Diddy's party and it was hot in there and everything, and that he started
He
singing.
took off his clothes.
Yeah, and that's where he got the song from. That's what I heard.
Stupid.
I don't know who it
That's
is.
so stupid.
But no, it was an actual rapper. I don't know if it was like. I don't know
think
if
that
it was
nigga
like
just
Busta
hating
Rhymes.
big time, bro. That's
No,
fucking
like I think it was
crazy.
somebody big like Busta Rhymes or somebody. I don't know. They were like, yeah, that the Nelly came up with that song over there.
Alright. How big does a meteor have to be to impact Earth? So small meteors less than 25 meters, these typically burn up in the atmosphere and do not reach the ground.
What's 25 meters?
That's another good question. I don't know.
How many meters in a foot?
Meteors between 25 meter and 1 kilometer. These can cause localized damage if they reach the surface.
How much is a kilometer in a meter?
It's 3 feet to 1 meter. 3.3.
3 feet to 1 meter. So 3 foot. Damn, so that pretty. So 25 meters.
It's
So
3
25
foot.
times 3. 75 meters. 75 meters. That's about the size of a hotel.
75 feet.
75 feet, yeah.
Is the size of a hotel?
It's about long as a hotel.
And that's impacting, or is that?
But that doesn't hit the earth.
So the size of a
But
hotel.
anything more than that
Oh,
can hit the earth.
that's crazy.
But you know, if you're thinking about like the length of a hotel, you're just thinking about the length. So
No, I'm talking
imagine
about
the
the
no,
height.
not the height. Oops, not the height. So if you lay 75 feet on the ground, but then grab that and connect them, make a circle, it's still kind of big, but not as big as you think it is. You know what I mean?
75 feet. 75 feet is what, like from here to. Way the fuck over there.
Yeah, cause so like that whole.
5 or 6 houses.
So that hotel that we did, and the one right there on Marshall Sharp. That the length of that one, I want to say it was 68 feet or something like that. No, I'm lying.
Dang, he was waiting. He was waiting to punch that guy in the face.
Yeah, it was somewhere around there. Yeah. All right, guys. So before to get off this subject, I got a couple questions I want to ask y'all, and y'all are both gonna answer them individually, but I want y'all to type it in on y'all's phone, each answer. All right, and then we're gonna go back from the end.
My phone's finna die.
We're gonna go back to the end, and and y'all gonna tell me what y'all's answer was.
My phone's gonna die by the time that happens.
You got like a pen and paper somewhere?
You gotta just an essential cord with an iPhone?
No, I don't have a lightning charger.
Yeah, I'm at 1%.
Oh shit! Why's your phone always dying?
Cause man, it's I don't know. It's old.
So they're all random. They're all random. I just want to know because this is just gonna kind of like put me in y'all's and well I'm gonna answer them too. I'll type in my own little how much money it would take for me to do it.
You do that?
So I just want to know because I wanted to do it with y'all. So I'm gonna ask y'all how much money would it take, and then I'm gonna ask the question, and then you're gonna just write down on there what the money amount is. You know what I mean? And I just want to see like what the answers are. Like how much money would it take? You know what I mean? All right. So the first one is how much money would it take for you to snort some Tabasco?
Okay, the next one.
Okay. How much money would it take for y'all to shoot up meth? He answered that shit quick.
No, I'm writing the question.
Oh, you're writing the question? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you writing the questions.
So he doesn't forget which
So,
question.
yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't forget what the
You
question
got the
was.
questions, right?
Yeah, but...
I'm just putting 1 and 2 and 3. Like,
Okay. All right.
question
So,
2.
yeah, so question 2 is how much money will it take for you to shoot up meth?
Okay.
I got that down. All right. Next one is how much money would it take for you to smoke crack?
Okay.
How much money would it take for you to sleep with the ugliest girl ever? Just sleep with the girl.
Yeah. Would you have to take medication for it? Like,
I didn't say she was diseased. I'm pretty sure she wouldn't be diseased.
No, I'm saying like to get it up. Like I don't think I'd be able to get it up if it was that ugly.
Well, I mean, like if you had like closed, like put a blindfold on and not like look the whole time and just let.
Ugh.
I don't know. I'm just saying. Like I'm trying to set the mood for you, man. I don't know.
Is there candles in this? Does it smell good? Is the environment right? Like, shoot, I don't know. Okay, let's go.
Oh man.
Let's do it.
Is the next one ready? You ready for the
5,
next
yeah.
one? All right. How much money would it take for you to shoot your dog or cat? If you have a dog or a cat. That's a hard one. That's a real hard one.
Like healthy dog and cat,
You're
randomly shoot 'em?
your love dog and cat.
Because if they're sick, I'd shoot them.
Well, I mean, yeah, or if they're already dying. I mean, I've done it already.
We're just talking about
But
like randomly.
I'm just saying, like somebody offered you an amount of money. How much money would it take for you to do it? Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh, you wait for me? Okay.
He's all texting people.
He's all texting people. Hey, what's up, dog? If you need me, hit me up on this phone.
Hey, fuck you, mother.
All right.
That's why you don't do
There's two more, all right? How much money would it take for you to go to Iraq? Like, just by yourself right now, just to go.
To be in the war? Or
just go.
War?
No war, just go to Iraq.
No. That didn't even sound like a real question, honestly. Like, are we sightseeing?
Well, I mean, think about it. Like, well, dude, people don't go to Iraq right now. Like, nobody goes to Iraq. Right? Iraq is ran by terrorists. If you just go there and there's a possibility you might not come back, how much money would it take for you to go there if you made it back to receive that money?
Same amount to go to Mexico. I mean, it's pretty bad in Mexico right now.
Yeah, so I mean,
There's
the question.
Is it like, are we sightseeing? Is there stuff to see down there? Are we just going because we have to?
Do you gotta like make things very complicated? I just asked a simple question. How much money would it take for you to go over there?
I would go. Okay, I'm putting free.
You would go over there for free?
Nigga, I don't know the circumstances.
I don't want to know your answer. We're supposed to put all the answers together afterwards. They're random questions that I had in my head. I did not get this off the internet. So the last question. How much money would it take if you had one of the last animals on Earth, like an animal that was about to go to extinction, and they came to you and they said for you to kill that animal? How much would you save the animal, or how much money would you kill it, or would you take it out for?
Okay.
You know, Nicole, I thought you were gonna ask some gay stuff at the end.
I know.
Well, because like, I mean, I could have said some shit like that, but then I was like, nah, fuck that. You know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna. Then no amount of money's gonna make me do it. And see, that's the basis of this, is because I want y'all. You can't say, nah, I ain't gonna take no money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you have to put some amount of money. You know what I mean? And I knew if I would have put some gay shit there, I'd be like, nah, fuck that, I ain't gay. You know what I mean? Alright.
Shit, I got my ass up good.
Alright, so the first question, to snort some Tabasco, what was how much money would it take you to do it?
Me first?
Yeah.
5K a snort.
5K?
5K a
Damn,
snort.
okay.
I said 1,000.
Okay, so I don't feel that bad no more.
Oh, really?
I'll put 15.
1,500.
1,500.
What? Oh, yeah.
This dude was like real expensive.
Yeah, you ain't gonna make me do something stupid I don't want to do without paying me.
Didn't you put like Vaseline on your nuts though?
I should got paid for it.
Icy hot. It was icy hot.
It was icy hot.
Oh, yeah,
It was icy hot.
Okay.
That baby oil.
Alright. So here's the next one. How much did you do for shoot up meth?
Eric?
I said in the millions.
What was it?
I just said
In the millions? Well, you need to put a specific answer. It has to be specific.
Well, I guess if we reached the millions, I'd be like,
Okay, what did you?
I put 40K a hit. You don't pay me. I'll make this shit realistic. You know what I'm saying?
I'll put $1 million.
I put in the millions. If you reach that, like, maybe, like, cause I'm still, like, skeptical. He's all like, I probably do.
40K.
Hey, I'm just saying for 40K, you know what I mean? Just think about it.
You know? You know what? Yeah, I didn't think about it like.
Because they're going to be like, oh, then we ain't going to give you no $1 million. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to ask
I didn't want to fucking do it.
Me? I don't want to do it, but I'm trying to get paid. Go ahead and bring that 40K.
Okay.
How many times am I having to shoot up?
Okay. All right, so what about smoke crack?
I did the same.
You said the
I
million?
was like in the millions. Like,
What about you?
40K.
40K. All right, now I feel bad because I'll put 10,000.
Not me.
You rather do crack than
Well,
meth?
I don't know. I'm more scared of meth than I am crack. I mean, I I'm pretty sure that I can take a hit of crack and it'd be cool. You know what I mean? And never do it again.
Hell no, that's fentanyl in there now.
I know, but meth too. Like people like overdose and shit. Like I don't know.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah.
No, we're talking about like a controlled scenario where
Yeah.
you get meth and you're fine, but it's just you get meth in your system. So just like crack, you do crack, it's fine. But
All right,
you
so I
crack
feel
in your
real
system.
bad about that one. Am I the problem?
Do it as long as you supply it. Just supply it. I'll try it.
All right, next one. Sleep with the ugliest girl ever.
What you got?
1,500.
40K. 40K.
I said, well, it depends on circumstances. I guess if I was like on edge, I'd probably be pretty cheap.
You need to put a freaking answer, bro.
I put cheap.
40K. For 40K on around.
I just said I'm cheap on that one.
Stupid.
That's all I wrote on the answer is I'm cheap.
God dang. All right, next one. To shoot your dog or cat.
Would you?
$200 and we got 2 of them hoes.
Yeah.
We got 2 cats, $200 a piece. I ain't even tripping. I ain't even
No,
want
we're
them.
talking about an animal you love though. That's like
They are our animals. We feed them. They live there with us. They're ours.
Okay. $200. Okay.
$200. Whoever
just
wants to
said-
pay me the $200, I'll go right now.
I said a
Just
couple
kidding.
grand.
Just kidding.
Maybe like 2,000-3,000.
I'll put $1 million.
Damn, you that attached?
I wouldn't. I couldn't just kill my own dog, bro. Like for no reason.
No.
Yeah, like I'll give you $10,000.
If your dog
kill
bit your kid,
Oh, I'll do that for free.
man, it's
Yeah. Yeah.
40K.
40K.
40K. I'll shoot up right now.
Let's go.
40K.
I'll shoot up and kill the dog.
5K. I'll snort Tabasco sauce.
I'll snort that together.
While I'm shooting the dogs. That's another 200. I mean, the cat.
40K.
That's
I
$200.
did this whole list, bro.
Bonus 40K.
It's negotiable.
To go to Iraq.
I said free because I don't understand circumstances. I was
You're
like,
retarded.
I'd go travel as long as I was safe.
You're
like,
retarded. What's yours?
40. Nah, just playing. I'm playing. I don't know my phone. The phone. I can't get in. I don't know the password.
It's the same as all the other passwords. Look, you just swipe it.
Where is it?
It's the password.
Oh, I did say 40K. 40K. 40K.
We know what Xavier set prices. I put 20 mil. You ain't getting me to go over there, bro. Hell no. They behead motherfuckers over there,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying.
Would you get a shoot? Oh wait, no,
Well,
wait, no,
no.
you did
But
say
that's-
that.
Yeah, I said nothing about war.
It's circumstantial.
You
like,
go over there, you don't speak Iraqian or whatever they call it. You know what I mean? You speak English. You say one word, you're
But that's
dead.
the same scenario as doing the crack and the meth. Like it's a controlled substance that you would actually.
But there is
No,
no
you're not
control in Iraq though. We had
So
no
you're just
control.
gonna drop us in. the
Yes,
middle of
yeah,
Iraq,
drop in the middle of
homeless man.
Iraq, yeah, and fight. You gotta meet over here to get out.
Is that like Behind Enemy Lines movie?
Last Lone Survivor, that type of shit.
40K.
40K, he said 40K. Okay, and what about the rare extinct animal?
Oh yeah,
I say to take it out.
I wouldn't have like any like sentimental toward that, but I put that I'd definitely be living like Bill Gates after that. Like I wouldn't have.
Oh,
any-
so like
yeah,
billions.
I was like I wouldn't have any worries after
Yeah,
that. Like
billions.
I had the last
Okay.
animal. Yeah, I better. I'm saying generational wealth. Ain't none of my family gonna struggle for
200.
ever.
He said 200. Yeah.
40K. No, just kidding. Man, 400 mil. I would think about
400 mil.
400 mil.
I put 1 mil.
Yeah,
Yeah.
400 mil.
I put 1
I
mil.
said, shoot, this is the last time. You really want them dead? I mean, I better be living like a damn king.
Man, how much money
My
do I got
family
so far?
better not be worried about
How much
nothing.
money I got to it?
5K Tabasco. What's up?
Hmm.
You want to see me smoke crack and meth? 40K each.
I only said
40K.
10,000.
2,000. I wanted to try it. I wanted. wanted to try it.
I'll do the meth first, and I'll do the crack and give them up.
No, I'm gonna do it first, and then you pay me afterwards.
He's all.
Want me to do a sample trial now?
Hey man, just supply it.
Just apply it.
Just apply
It's
it.
all right.
Keep the money.
Keep
It's
the money.
I enjoyed it.
Nah, yeah, it's just
40K.
40K all the way.
40K.
I think that kind of like shows our character, like how,
40K.
what's our limits on cash? You know what I mean?
Man, you want your dog pop? $200.
Got you. In the way.
There's people that do it for free. Like we had to put down one of our dogs, two of our dogs, and it was just because they were getting old. And he was like, "I'll take them out." And he literally took them out to the field and let them enjoy their last times and took them out. Took them out.
Him, 40K. 40,000. No, $200. That's why I said $200. You gotta get some money out of it.
Okay, I got some common knowledge questions here.
Okay, do we gotta write down our answers?
No, this time I'll just say them out loud and I'll tell you what the answer is.
Yeah, common knowledge.
Common
Do you
knowledge.
throw a closed bottle
Okay.
in a fire?
Here's the easy one. Which animal is known as the king of the jungle?
The lion?
I didn't know who you were asking.
I'm asking both of y'all at the
we
same
just
time.
both
Yeah,
answered.
yeah. Alright, next one.
I started thinking like,
Yeah.
wait, is a lion in the jungle?
It took a little bit longer than I expected, but
Well, I started like
Well, I don't know if
wondering,
you
yeah.
ask, you know,
I'm-
how about you ask the person
okay.
and
all
then
right,
we'll wait for the
all right.
answer.
Since he answered that one, I'm asking you this one. What is the national animal of India?
That doesn't seem common.
It's common. It says on here, public school.
Are you sure?
That's what it said.
These are some homeschool kids, man.
A lizard? I don't know.
Is it a monkey?
Lizard?
It's a lizard.
Is it a monkey?
It's a flying carpet.
No, it's a tiger.
A tiger?
Wait,
Wait,
this is what it is. A tiger.
India?
Yeah, in India. Yeah.
It's not the flying carpet.
Which are the common pets found
It's a
in
cow.
India?
Cow. Goat.
It's
Where
more
we at?
it's more simple than that in India.
Cat?
That's one of them. Yeah. Dogs and cats. Yeah.
Dogs and cats.
Yeah.
I thought it was a cow.
Which
I'm
animal
really
jumps
confused on
from
this
one
India.
tree to another?
Wait, well, who's the one with the cows?
Xavier.
Xavier.
I don't know cows.
He doesn't have a cow.
I asked you a question. I said, which animal jumps from one tree to
Where the
another?
fuck did I get a cow?
Let's go to India.
Did you get a cow? What was the question?
Which animal jumps from one tree to another?
A flying monkey.
A monkey. Yeah.
Monkey.
A flying squirrel.
Hinduism.
My kids.
Yeah, it's India. India has the cows that they're
All
sacred.
right.
Phone thing.
Xavier.
Why would it be a
Xavier.
tiger?
Yeah.
A tiger is worshipped in India.
No. What
Is
is
this a
the
state line? Or a state?
hold on? It
Oh.
said what is the national animal of India?
Well, because I know cows are.
I know,
worshipped,
but those
right?
are worshipped. Yeah, but it said what's
Okay,
the
so that's
national?
always a mistake.
Yeah.
What? You didn't even say cow.
Yes, I did.
All right.
You say,
Yeah, he did say.
I was like-
no, that was
I said cow.
that was the
But then I was
the
like,
other one. That the other
No,
one
you
is
said no. That
no.
was
The
that
other one
question.
is which are the common pets found in India?
I said cow as well.
No, sir, I
I
didn't say
said cow for everything because I know.
You said goats first.
Here's a question
I
for
didn't
you,
say
Eric.
goats first.
A group of stars is called what?
Consolation.
Ding 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 ding. Okay.
Cows are considered sacred. in
You
India.
said a group of stars. What?
A group of stars are called.
Right now they're on trial for that shit. It's called the Diddy effect. All
Let
them motherfucking stars are right now with that Diddy shit.
Dude, shit.
me see. Let me find one for Xavier.
The cow goes what?
India.
A leap
What?
year.
29 months. It's
No.
February.
A
Every
leap
4 years.
year has how?
That's how.
That's what it says.
That's how.
What's the answer?
How many days?
29 in a leap year. Isn't it? Or is it 30?
29?
Days
Not a
in
year, not a month. A leap year.
Every 4 years. Isn't it?
No, it says how. All right. A leap year has how many days?
Isn't it 29 or 30?
A leap year.
A leap year.
That's how many days?
Oh, you're talking about like
The entire year. A leap year.
366.
Damn, hell yeah, bro. Shit, I didn't even know that.
No,
I was like counting on my fingers.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
I'm sorry, I had a miss. I thought
Yeah.
you were talking about the actual month.
I know. I was like,
Isn't it
what?
like 29 months?
Yeah, it's like it's one day shorter.
I
The
think
leap
it's
year has
29
one day
months
shorter.
and it's 28
Yeah.
months if it's not leap year. But then you said like throughout the whole year.
Yeah,
Oh,
throughout
okay.
the whole year. Yeah. Well, like the question itself was like not even worded right. It says, "A leap year has how." That's all it says.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
That's
So
why
I had to
you're
like
only
fill in.
29.
I looked at the answer, so I had to like fill in the rest of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay, I
Yeah.
got you. Fun fact: my daughter was supposed to be born on leap year.
Yeah, you were telling us that.
She was born the day after. Oh man, I was upset. A missed opportunity.
Eric, what is the lowest, most layer of the atmosphere called?
Wait. Lowest?
not the Earth.
Oh,
The
wait.
lowest, most layer of the atmosphere.
The lowest,
Most layer of the
the
atmosphere.
lowest, most layer of the atmosphere?
Yeah. So the lowest is before you get to the atmosphere is the lowest, most layer of the atmosphere.
Is it not?
I don't know.
Is it not oxygen?
I don't know that one either.
It's troposphere.
Oh, what?
Troposphere.
Man, why are you doing all these weird questions?
I don't know. You're in college.
Is that
You
what
went to college.
He
Mom
went
was
to
college.
for electricity. not for
No, he was in
No,
college.
yeah,
He was
For
in
that
college.
too?
Well, yeah, he had to take science and chemistry and
Yeah.
all that other shit.
I went for electrical engineering.
Ooh.
Beauty school dropout.
Yeah, I did drop out.
Go back to
I
college.
dropped out twice. You good?
What are the reproductive organs of a flower called?
The what?
The reproductive organs of a flower called.
Oh man, that's easy. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Next question.
The reproductive organs of a flower?
Oh yeah, weren't you like a flower guy for a little bit?
No, I mean, I did the whole flower thing, but I don't remember talking about.
Called a dick and balls.
Oh what? Oh what? I think, is it just for flowers? 'Cause I think we have that too.
I kind of feel like you made that up.
Yeah, I'm just playing. Yeah, it's called a stamen and a carpel.
Yeah, no, there's no.
No way.
Oh, how can I forget that? Like I knew that.
Duh.
It was at the tip of my tongue,
I was in
man.
science class in high school. Come on, guys.
Oh shit.
Okay, Adrian, what is the only bird that can fly backwards?
Raven. Parrot. A bat.
There's only one bird that can fly.
There's only one bird that can. You telling me that no birds can fly backwards?
What is the only bird that can
A pterodactyl.
fly backwards? Pterodactyl, a bird?
A parrot.
Yeah.
You said that.
No, I said a pigeon.
No, you
Nah, I
didn't.
didn't.
You said bird. No, I said pigeon.
I don't know what is it.
A hummingbird.
Oh shit! I should have known that.
Yeah.
What?
They goes to the flower.
I said that too. Give me the.
Who painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel? Sistine.
Picasso.
No.
Sistine. I don't even know what the Sistine Chapel is. Is
Where-
this like? Did you do
Where
an easy
God's
one?
like this with the finger, and the other guy's like that with the finger, and they're about to touch fingers. Isn't that's
I
what
thought
it
they
is?
were both angels.
No, it's an angel and a guy.
Is it God?
Well, he's
No,
like
it's,
this.
it's like it's like if it'd be Adam and Eve type. Adam
Yeah,
probably going to. Come on, man. He's a
Caesar.
ninja-
No, I don't know.
He's a Ninja Turtle.
Is it Caesar?
He's a Ninja Turtle.
What is it? Oh wait, no.
Ninja Turtle.
Michelangelo. Was that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I got you.
What is the
I don't think
main
that's-
profession of Nintendo character Luigi?
A plumber?
Yeah.
Man, if you would have got that right, I would have got that pillow just to throw it. Not just kidding. Just kidding.
What is the hardest natural substance on Earth?
The hardest natural substance on Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Metal?
Nope.
Rock?
Nope.
Hardest natural substance. Granite?
Nope.
The hardest natural substance on
I wouldn't have thought that.
Why not?
I don't know. I would have thought.
Hardest.
other-
I think what he's. I don't know.
Earth. Hardest? Like
Yeah.
hard?
Yeah, it's
hardest
like
thing.
you can't cut it or break it or anything. It's like something special. You have to use to like.
Diamonds.
Yep.
Diamonds.
I wouldn't have thought that.
It took me a while.
It's all forever. What is the national animal of Scotland?
A beaver.
No.
Uh,
I would,
Is that real? For real?
it's on Google.
oh shit. The national animal as a goat.
No.
Does that have 4 legs?
Yes. Oh, we can do that. Go
Does it
ahead.
have 4 legs?
Yes.
Is it big?
Yes.
A bear.
No.
No.
Man, but I saw, what is that, Brave whenever the bear. Is that Scotland, right?
Okay.
Ireland.
Oh, fuck.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
It's the same
It's
thing, right?
Scotland. No, it's Scotland. We're talking about
Okay,
Scotland.
is it furry? Like a lot of fur.
No.
A moose.
No.
Moose. Much mooses. No.
An elk.
No.
All right, is it in the deer family?
No.
Is it a predator?
No.
No.
Does it eat grass?
Yes.
Yes.
A big animal that eats grass? It's not a dinosaur.
No.
You said it has 4 legs.
Dinosaur got 4 legs, long neck.
No.
A giraffe. No.
No.
I don't know, dude. Tell me.
A unicorn.
You should have asked for more
A
questions.
unicorn or not? It's not real.
You tell Scotland that.
Hey, they like to
You
think-
should have said science fiction or fiction.
You were asking the questions.
I know, but I'm not telling myself.
Why you getting mad at me? You
If
didn't
you
tell
would have
me.
asked for a hint, I would have said this animal don't exist.
Oh yeah.
I mean, but then
But
again,
I mean,
if it does-
but you
I'm so
said
mad.
the national animal, like, you think it would be like an actual animal, like that's alive. What if they're alive over there? And we
you
just
gonna
don't
get
know?
me to say animal
I'm no.
because that's twice there.
Alright. So what we gonna do now? You gonna do a little autobiography?
Oh yeah. Before we do that though, I was gonna tell Xavier about our little conversation we had on the phone. Not today, but it was a while back. Whenever you remember, I asked you, I was like, "What if you're haunted by a ghetto ghost?" And he was a Crip, and instead of saying boo, he was like, "Cool,
Cool cuz.
cool,
Cool cuz.
cool, cuz." what else did we were talking about? He was like, oh, he was like trying to, he was trying to warn the person he was haunting, and he gets killed. And he's like, I try to warn you, cut. I try to warn you.
What?
Hey, cut. So you turn around, cut. You want to turn around, cut?
I told you stop running, cut.
Look that way. That way. I was over here crip walking on him. That way.
Oh yeah.
It's cool. It's cool, cuz we got battle against some blood. They live on different sides of town in the ghost world.
Yeah,
Girl fighting in the house.
It's like Game Wars.
Ooh, cuz.
You're on the wrong side, cuz.
You know, tell me about it. I got blood living in my house.
Took over the territory.
It's like throwing the crip sign in his
talking
face.
shit to me while I'm eating my blocky blick blookies.
Black and blue blookies.
Cool. Cool, good.
I be sitting there like, ooh. Get some of those Virgin Mary candles.
Yeah.
With some red rags around them motherfuckers. Tie them all around my candles. Get out of here. Get out of here. You ain't welcome here. You in the wrong hood, bro. Don't you know this is Arnie business?
This is Arnie business, bro.
I stay ready for this shit. When I die, I'll be here. And I want to hear that cool cut when I get there.
You better take that cool cut outside.
Wait another 40 years, I'll be out there with you.
He'll come up to you. You remember me?
He's all a big ass.
All swinging. Going right through him.
Turn around and, cool cut. Cool.
They shadow walk to a whole different level.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't know what the hell brought that shit up in my head. This is stupid.
Paranormal activities. The infrared, the red lights to see whenever the ghost pops her head. He'd be like that.
He's looking around.
Paranormal investigators got the blood.
Oh, that nigga repping his set.
You can't
She's off here walking with us.
Oh man. God damn, bro.
That's so funny.
That shit be funny, bro.
End of the day, I die.
Hell yeah. Would you imagine, like, you buy a house and it used to be like a crack house or something, a dope house, and then, you do that infrared thing and then you just see bitches in the fucking, inside the kitchen naked breaking up shit. You know what I mean? And people in masks making their fucking meth and shit.
You're over here looking at the infrared and then somebody sitting there. Like, what the hell is going on?
I got a house full of junkies.
I want to try something.
God damn, bro.
Charlie Sheen, my role model. I'm just gonna say it. And I'm just gonna leave that right there.
That's gonna go on the end of the podcast. So after the outro.
Charlie Sheen, my idol.
Yeah. Charlie Sheen's my role model.
I still can't remember what we argued about.
Me either. All right, so how are we gonna do it? Let's go.
All right. So since we're not walking in like Mr. Rogers, we could just all be ready to talk.
Who says we can't walk in like Mr. Rogers?
Adrian.
You got your sweater on? Nah.
I'll come over here like that. And then take off my shoes. Hi, my neighbors.
Won't you be my niggas? Nah.
Won't you be my dealer?
So,
It's all a crackhead. What's up, man? Oh shit, that'd be funny. Sorry. Trying to doesn't skid my head. I'm sorry.
Don't lose it. You can tell us in a minute.
Sorry. I'm sorry, bro.
Nah, that's fine.
Alright, so.
You write it down? Write it down.
My phone's dead.
Where's your phone at?
My shoes are here, but I don't know if it's gonna be in there.
I'm gonna say it real quick. You see that movie where Frankie Nunez is in this movie where they play a video game, and if the video game they die, they actually die, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we can stand there as characters, and then one guy would be with the bat, and then you know how they stand there, like, you know, they kind of move, and the other one with the axe, right?
Mm-hmm.
And another dude with the dildo, and then he's like that. Oh, come on, man! And he's talking shit, right?
Yeah.
And then so they go to another player, and he's got a chainsaw. You know, he's ready. The other one, he's got at least a stick or something.
A
you know?
knife or something, yeah.
And then he goes back to the guy, and he has a fucking
anal beads.
No, so the dildo should be like a sword, and he's all, oh man, like with the sword, and then the whip, he should have like anal beads, and he's all, oh man,
no chucks.
Why is it just me having these? You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry.
Then it goes to the costumes, and they're all badass costumes, and he has like this sex slave costume. Seriously? What kind of game is this?
with that little mouthpiece, close your mouth open.
Oh, it's all like, and then like it turns like the whole cowboy thing, and then the camera rotates, and it's all assless chaps. He's like, man, I thought this was a good one.
It says brass knuckles, and it's a butt plug.
No, that should be the last one where he's like, man, fuck this, and turn around and walk away, and his ass just chaps.
Assless chaps.
No, because on that one he'd be like, oh no, this outfit's pretty legit. And
That
then
shit
like
works.
the camera like swirls around, he's like,
Or
come on.
that's a selective. You don't know
Yeah,
his ass, but he's selected, so he turns around and walks out the door.
Yeah.
To show it, man. I'm
He
sorry.
selects that and then walks away.
I had that idea in my head. I didn't mean to cut you off or anything. I laughed about it. Literally had to laugh about it because I thought about it.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think we should just do this next time.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
No, because it's fucking 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
Ooh, Cass is gonna be mad and my phone's dead.
Yeah, it's about to be 1 in the morning. All right. Let's do
You
it.
got a charger?
I just wanna blow up and act stupid. Diamonds on my chain just to show them how I blew it. I just wanna leave my haters clueless. Give them a shout out. If it wasn't for them, I couldn't do this. I just wanna make it to the top, but until then, I guess I gotta get my ass a job. I don't really wanna have to do it. I don't really wanna work outside. I don't really wanna have to serve it. I don't really wanna deal with any lines. I don't really wanna have to prove it. I don't really wanna have to be on time.